Howdy y'all, I'm Joshy, and now welcome you to Mocked, where we take what you build, take it apart, and then take the piss. Today we return to the realm of Bionicle.com's gallery, where, looking for a funny mock to review, I found this instead. This is alphalegendary's Fairchild A10A Thunderbolt. That was a mouthful. And before I dive into the review, let's look at the TTV Venom patent review system, which involves a point system based on 3 fundamental attributes: the overall appearance of the mock, the build of the mock itself, and the concept, ideas, and backstory that went into the mock's creation process or came out of it. Each of these qualities can gain up to 5 points, leading to a final score, which we will add up at the end of the review. And now, let's get to the show. It's a tiny plane! Wait, no. It's a tiny robot! Wait, no. It's both! It's a small transmorpher mock, and it's so cute! It can either be a really nice looking jet, or a small robot. Which also looks nice. And for being so tiny, there's still a jet-like texture visible when it is a jet, like in these 2 turbines, or the cockpit window represented by a transparent brick. I can really imagine this thing flying above the planes. What the fuck was that? As a robot, it also has a solid look, a classic bipedal combat robot with tanks on its back look. Only thing I'm not too sure about is where the face on the robot is, or if there even is one to begin with. Or any visual detectors. Robots don't necessarily need a face in the human sense. Anyway, face or no face, it's not like you could see it in this minimalist form. It's so small and already has some nice detailing to it. And both forms flow so well. The jet looks sleek and the bot looks chunky, like a classic robot. Even though this big gap is a little bothersome to look at. And as I mentioned the 2 tanks before, they really are a nice small detail on the mock. I'm not sure whether it's supposed to be tanks like what you see on giant warrior mechs sometimes, or if they're still supposed to be turbines so that this mock can still fly, in which case it wouldn't need a jet form. But why am I questioning this? Why the fuck am I questioning this? The build of the jet is in no way complicated. It's rather simplistic and has its charms, mainly using small ball joints and thin Lego plates, I guess you'd call them. It's stable, it sticks together. It's a tiny system plane. The robot is a bit different in that it actually uses the small ball joints it has as joints, and therefore gains articulation. Also, due to the shape changing, the Mox now has a different weight distribution and has to hold itself up on 2 small feet, which in itself is a miracle. The other miracle is that this mock is posable, being so small and made out of even smaller pieces. If I had to pose it, it'd crumble in my hand. So I think you have to be real careful with this mock. When it comes to functions, I don't think I need to say anything. It transforms from a plane into a robot. Certainly nothing new, but still something cool nonetheless. And now for the ideas, concept, and backstory. I think that was meant for a different mock. But that one does have an awesome machine gun. Anyway, the idea is obvious, innit? It's a transformer. And that has been executed well, I think. It transforms from a plane into a bipedal robot and doesn't need any pieces changed or rearranged. Rearranged as in taken off and put somewhere else. For a transformer you need to rearrange the limbs to get a robot out of whatever it is it's transforming to. Come to think of it, there are no images of the transmorphing process, but I'll give it the benefit of the doubt. With that said, the concept of a jet robot transformer is pretty fulfilled, and we can get to the
scores?
In terms of appearance. Okay, I'll stop.
Or maybe I won't.
This mock gets, for both designs combined, 4 out of 5 points. It's cool as a tiny jet, and cool as a tiny robot. The designs flow how they should flow, and they both look like what they're supposed to represent. I give the build 4 out of 5 points as well. It doesn't use many pieces, and big ones even less so, but it uses them cleverly. Even though I still believe it to be very brittle, but what do I know? The concept gets a 3 out of 5 because, despite there being no long-winded description, you know what it is. A transformer. And it transforms too. Even though I still would have liked some more description and images of the transforming process. This sets this tiny Transmorphous total to 11 out of 15, which is good. I like this mark, and to think it's off Bionicle.com's gallery is really amazing.
Even though I'm not related to Bionicle at all.
And if you think you can do better, or worse, leave it up to me to see for myself. You can post your creations to Bionicle.com's gallery as well, or to the TTV message board so I can see them, or Ven can snag them from me and review them, since they kinda are in his territory then. Might as well sign up to the boards, even though I doubt they accept Selecians. Anyways, I hope to see what you can do to top this. Or not. I thank you for watching, and I hope I'll be seeing y'all next time.